What's that with it, Playboy? You want to learn how to whiff punish. That's why you clicked on this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight in. Hey, yo, let's get it. How to whiff punish. Pretty easy, right? All you gotta do is see a button whiff and then you attack accordingly with a button that's gonna reach it and punish it off a whiff. But let's go ahead and dive a little bit further in to actually explain what I'm talking about. So if you ever notice at high level and even tournament play, you will notice a lot of back and forth. These players are actually looking to bait the opponent into doing something. They're either gonna force them to whiff a button or they're gonna move forward in order to poke with their button that's within the range. But for the sake of this video, let's strictly focus on whiff punishing. As soon as you spawn into a match, y'all are officially playing neutral. This will consist of jumping, moving back and forth, poking, whiffing, fireball. This whole game is focused on neutral. I'm gonna go ahead and set my DJ here to do a little back and forth, crouching, back and forth, and then there's poking one button, right? So as soon as a match starts, I'm pretty sure you're very familiar with seeing this type of activity, right? Moving back and forth and trying to see what the opponent is going to do. You're filling them out basically. So the traditional idea for most matchups is to play outside the range of your opponent's furthest reaching normal. This is going to give you the idea of where you basically want to place yourself at all times. So for DJ's case, let's go ahead and talk about roundhouse and of course medium so bad. These are his furthest reaching buttons. After whiffing roundhouse, this is the general range that you would want to play this matchup at. This will allow you to poke with your options and force your opponent to also miss. And go ahead and demonstrate with medium so bad. So this is the general idea of where you want to keep DJ at in order to force certain buttons to whiff. So now that we done talked about general footsies and where you normally want to place your character at, this is where the shuffle comes into play. So it's not really called the shuffle, but you know what? From this point on and from here on out, Mother Lover, anytime I make a video or I see a Mother Lover do this, I'm calling it the shuffle. Mother Lover's moving back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You either shuffle forward or shuffle back. You do a little middle shuffle in beginning, and then you either poke with a button or you're gonna force a button to whiff. Mother Lover is called the shuffle. So you're gonna do a little mediocre shuffle, and notice that while I'm shuffling, I'm staying within that range of DJ's roundhouse and DJ's medium so bad. So when I move in, I'm either gonna poke in with a button, I'm gonna poke with an option, or I might move in and then take a slight step back in order to give them that illusion that I'm within range of their button, but I'm not really within range. I'm moving in to make you want to press, and then I'm gonna move back in order to force that button to whiff. That is the purpose of movement in neutral. You're either gonna move into attack or you're gonna play that mind game to where your opponent thinks that you're somewhere, but you're really not. Called a bait. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to that little shuffle scene, move back and forth, stand within range. I'm trying to catch the whiff punish with medium kick. Oops. And now you see how the CPU actually just got me just now. It's crazy how I set the thing up, but I'm still even getting mixed in like that. So that's the purpose of neutral and shuffling back and forth. Bada bing, bada boom, right? And then sometimes while you're moving back and forth, you go ahead and poke with your options, set it off a little bit. Boom, boom, you know what I'm saying? Poke in. Now, let's say I didn't poke a good amount of times, and I think that they're getting ready to attack because they're tired of getting bullied. I'm gonna start playing my mind games, looking for that whiff, and then punish accordingly. So, of course, this comes with general understanding of a matchup, paying attention to player habits, and, you know, taking note to when they play defensive and when they play offensive. So, to set this up a little bit more better for you, I would definitely recommend coming in, neutral jumping, whiffing their furthest normal, and of course whiffing their furthest special. Set those two on, and then get used to seeing that button whiff, and then punishing it. And this is also good because it's letting you take note to which option that you should actually trust in order to get that proper whiff punish that you're looking for. So in Ed's case, I got my flicker options. Just about all the flicker options, really. You could do light flicker, which are the specials. His flicker normals. They all have amazing range on it. And even his sweep. So this goes for any character that you feel you may be struggling with. If you hate Mon-Sun, do the same thing. You hate Ryu, do the same thing. You hate DJ, do the same thing. You hate Jamie, do the same thing. Editor, I'm pretty sure I said it a good amount of times to where they understand how to do it, right? Do the same thing for any character that you feel like you may be having troubles with. And on top of that, I wanted to say this part for last, but the training mode in Street Fighter 6 actually have simple training options for you to actually practice also. So if you go down a little bit, they actually have whiff punish practice. Ryu will do a neutral jump, then either a crouching medium or heavy kick. If you wait outside the range of the medium kick, dang, it's like I know what I'm talking about slightly. Alright, so same thing that I was basically just doing. You can wait outside the range and then punish accordingly. And of course, the normal that you will punish with depends on what character you play and which option reach the furthest. How to whiff punish in Street Fighter 6, y'all, this applies to just about any fighting game. That's the thing about fighting games. Once you understand the basic fundamentals of fighting games, that knowledge will always go with you across any fighting game. Guilty Gear, Mortal Kombat, Blaze Blue, Dragon Ball Z, all titles. They all structure around the same thing, neutral and baiting your opponent. So hopefully this video was found helpful. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and we will catch you guys in the next one.